Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tasha Renee, and look, we are live for another installment of Spotlight Introducing. And tonight, we have an amazing artist. Look, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is my first time meeting this young lady, but I'm gonna tell you what I have heard. She is phenomenal. So listen, and who I heard it from, he ain't gonna lie. So
Uh-oh.
he's lied a couple of times, but that was
Uh-oh.
when we was kids. It was a long time ago, so I'm gonna forgive him for that. But but I know he's not lying to me because he has a great ear for music. So y'all, I am so dag napping excited to have Miss Nebu. I'm probably saying it wrong. Nebu Nezey.
Never easy.
Never
Never easy.
easy. Yes. What's up, ma'am? What's
Not too
up?
much, man. Not too much. Thank you so much for having me and showcasing, talent on your platform. We definitely need it
Man,
as independent artists.
I agree. I feel like there's an open market for independent artists. I feel like we don't get the exposure that we need. And my biggest
Right.
thing, and then y'all hear me, I say it every single week. If they won't ask us to the table, we will create our own table, and
Yeah.
then they gonna be asking to come to ours. How about that?
Exactly.
We
That's
living
it.
in
That's
a
how you do it.
Right. We living
Yeah.
in a whole new era right now where, you don't have to have all that backing. There's a way where we can do it for ourselves. So why not
Right.
do that? So
Right.
look, I'm telling you, I am so excited. I am like, I can't explain to you. I'm almost nervously excited because I've heard such amazing things about you. Like, so,
Okay, you make me blush. I've looked you up, girl, and I've seen some of the great things that you did. So
oh,
I'm nervous.
wow. You have no
Yeah.
reason. You
So
good.
I'm nervous. So
So this is going to be an absolutely amazing conversation. We're going to get to know each other tonight. How about
yes,
that?
yes,
Yes, we
yes.
going in. We got new friends. Hallelujah. Oh Lord, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to know, how did you get into music? Let's get it started. What you got?
Okay. So how did I get into music? Okay, so my mama always played every type of music genre you could think of. And
Okay.
it was first grade, and one of my little classmates was like, "Oh, you sound like the radio," and it kind of just stuck, kind of just stuck. Because I was shy, I wasn't really, out there like that. But
Really?
yeah, no. And then in my teenage years, my
Mm-hmm.
friend who was the choir director taught me how to harmonize and really got into music, and I started doing my first solo. So I've always liked music, even when my peers, it was time to go to music, they hated it. I loved it, so I knew it was something then, But to really harness the voice, I think it probably came in my teenage years from my friend who was choir director. So
Do you
yeah,
feel like your experiences helped you to come out of your shell? Like you said, you started off, you were real shy. Do you feel like you're still
right.
in that place of shyness? Because I know it's not easy always getting on stage, but something
Right.
about crossing the threshold of the stage, you turn into a different person.
Right,
So is
right.
is
Yeah,
that
and
your experience?
it's definitely my experience. Yeah, when the lights hit, and I like the challenge of not knowing people and
Mm-hmm.
winning them over with talent, and that way I know it's authentic. So I just kind of pretty much prided myself in that, meeting new people like that, and music being the universal language through,
Right.
So that's kind of how it is. Yeah, I might get a little shy, but once the lights are on and everything's right, the mic is right, then I'm where I need to be.
I get the feeling that you're one of those people that's like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm good. And then when it's time to sing, it's like, ah, one of them. Is that what we about to experience?
I can do that every now and then, a little time or two, a little time or
Okay.
two, yeah, a little time or two.
Okay, I look. I'm telling you, you don't understand. I'm so excited. Like this is so real. Okay, so all right, I'll stick to the questions right now because I'm ready. I want to hear you flow, man. Okay, so I remember now. Most people remember that first song that they sung. My
Right.
first song, I was 3, and I think it was "God Is." That was
Really?
my yes in church, and I
Okay.
remember my mama talking about. I didn't even know you could sing, and then you just got up there, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, great."
I remember
So
my first solo too, girl. Mine was "It's Good to Know Jesus." It's good to
okay,
know. It's good to know Jesus, Jesus. Everybody ought to know. Yeah, so that was
yeah.
my first.
You see,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
still
even have to
remember it.
ask you because you knew it was coming. But see, that song, man, it's
Yeah.
been a
And guess that
minute.
time, girl. Okay, so I don't know if your experience was like mine, but so I didn't have like like my voice didn't mature.
Mm-hmm.
So I could still hit a lot of notes like I could in first grade at 15. So it was like, my little friends would be like, "You sound like baby Michael Jackson." And I wanted the deep voice, I wanted that old, and I didn't have it. So
You wanted that raspy church mother voice.
I did, and I didn't have it. I did not have it. I wanted to sound, older, but I just
Mm-hmm.
it didn't get passed on to me like that. So
So how would if you had to describe your voice now? Is it still the same? Has it matured? And you got a little bit of that.
yeah, a little bit of it. Still not a lot though. I mean, I still have like a lot of range. So I, I I still wanted that, that Layla Hathaway. Who don't want Layla's voice,
That
But
them that deep bottom, huh? Yes,
yeah,
God.
but it it didn't pan out like that for me. So, but I've learned to appreciate it and just kind of, make my own lane and go where I feel comfortable. So
Right. So I
it's one of those
know
things.
you talked about starting singing. So how did we get from okay, I'm going to do this thing in church to you know what? I think I can make a career out of this. How did we get what was
Okay,
the
so
interim?
yeah, so that basically I've always wanted to do it, but I've started off like with bands, like with other bands and their vision and learned a lot, learned a lot as a
Mm-hmm.
female in the business and just seeing how people are supposed to get paid, how a show goes, how many background vocals you need. If the mic is too loud, how you want your mic set. So once I started doing that, and it was mainly other people calling the shots and just not really, you know how that goes when you're with somebody
Mm-hmm.
else's band. And I just, you come into the front with your ideas, and they're like, "No, this is my band.
Mm-hmm.
This is my band. This is my vision, and this and that." And then eventually, I was like, you know what? I learned enough. I could do this on my own, and I just never looked back since. So
Wow.
music is
Have you?
so
Mm-hmm.
music is wide, and I just at one point when I was with other people and other bands, it was just one way, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
like the fact of singing the same songs over and over again when there's so many different songs to choose from and so many different twists you can put on them.
Right.
And once I did that, I was like, I felt free. I felt free as an artist because as an artist, you want to. It's expression. If somebody
Right.
is suppressing your expression, you're not gonna have fun doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand you need to have those songs that are popular and that's gonna get the crowd. But what about the rest of them that you forgot about? What about the different twists that you can put on it? What if you want to take it reggae, you want to do it, merengue and all kinds of different things. So I just had to be a free individual. So,
Wow. How long did it take you to come into your freedom?
oh girl, I'm still coming into it. I can't even lie to you. I'm still coming
Mm-hmm.
into it.
It's
So
a
I'm
daily
I'm not even
process.
done. Yeah. but I definitely, it's a journey. It's definitely a journey, and I definitely am grateful for taking that risk and taking those
Mm-hmm.
turns and those, seeing what
Okay.
happens. So yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. I'm telling you, I want it. I can't wait to hear some more. So, so it has to be that you write your own music.
I do, but
So,
I do both. I write, and sometimes I get writers too. It just depends. Like I don't like it the process to be forced.
mm-hmm,
If I do have something on my mind, this is the subject matter we're talking about.
mm-hmm.
And if it feels good, we go with it. So
So where's your inspiration? Like, what inspires you to do what you do?
people,
Mm,
the mysteries of the world, the overlooked, um, those people inspire me. People that are every day working, trying to make it,
mm-hmm,
maybe dealing with different things, but keeping a smile on their face. Those
mm-hmm.
people. So just people in general.
Wow, that's
And it
good.
can come from
Good.
anywhere. It can come from anywhere. It can come from a child. It can come from an adult. It can come from the grandmother that's taking care of all of her grandchildren. So inspiration, whatever that's getting that person up every day and doing their due diligence to
Mm-hmm.
make the world a better place. That's inspiring to me.
Okay, I like that because you have a vast. You get to choose topics from a vastly different areas. Like you're
Right.
not stuck on just one thing.
No.
So
No.
what are some of the hot topics that kind of a lot of your songs are about?
Okay, so I have a song, an African song called "More to Love." It's about
Okay.
voluptuousness,
Amen. That's I like
big
that.
boned women, thick,
Big
delicious women.
beautiful. Yes.
Maybe you're not a size 6. You got extra
Mm-hmm.
curves, but you still killing it. Face alone, body alone, and it's just I want empowerment. I want representation. I want you to listen to a song and you're like, yeah, and this is me. I can walk with my head up because there's a lot of me out there, you know. So that's one. More to love, and then one is decisions. Decisions is based off of figuring out who you want to talk to. You got two guys that one your old boyfriend is he's not as consistent as he used to be.
Mm.
He's decided to take a little break.
Talk about it.
Then there's
Uh-huh.
another interest that has, caught your eye, and you don't know if you want to gamble with him either because maybe he might start off right, but that doesn't mean he's going to continuously be the way he's starting off. So just different little topics like that, things that we deal with every day, or maybe have dealt with. Love
Mm-hmm.
has no color. Basically, I can love whoever I want, inclusive. No gender specific. No
Mm-hmm.
no color barriers, that type of thing. So yeah, basically we don't have to agree, but my choice is my choice.
Right.
So
And I
so
think
basically
that's a
those.
big issue with today. Everybody wants
Right,
to make other people's decisions for them. But
right,
my
yeah,
choice is my choice, not yours.
right, right,
That I
right.
I can't wait to hear it. Oh Lord. Oh cheers. Okay. So
Yeah.
I know I asked you earlier to kind of describe your voice. So you gave us a good description. So what genre would you put yourself in? Or do you not ascribe to a genre at all and you are multifaceted with the vocal stylings that you have?
I I am multifaceted, but I mean I dig R&B and I love neo soul. I really really do. Um,
That's the vibe I
so
get.
yeah, yeah. I that's what I really really love. But I have like a kind of bluesy song on the album. I have a rap song on the album. So I just
Um,
I had fun.
Did you rap? Did you
I
say you
did.
rapped?
I did rap. It's called Why They Mad, girl. Why They Mad, though?
Oh Lord, I gotta
Yeah.
hear that one.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, Why They Mad, though. So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So not only are you a singer, you was a rapper. Anything else we need to know about? You was a writer. So we got a singer, rapper, writer. Uh-huh.
Hey, I wanted to, whatever I felt like doing on this album, that's what I did. And it felt good. I didn't want to put myself in a box. I didn't want people to be like, well, you need to do these kind of songs. If it felt good, that's what we went with. So
I
that's
want to
there
applaud
it
you
is.
for that.
Rap, there's bluesy, there's neo soul, there's African. So bounce. So
Wait, you
if
got
it
some
felt good, we
bounce?
did it. Yeah, but Love
Wait a
Has No
minute.
Color bounce remix
Where you from?
from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, out there in the Cajun country. Amen.
Right. Right.
Okay, out there in the swamps. Amen.
Yes,
About it.
Lord.
Yeah, you know, we used to be at Lafayette every year. Everything was
Right.
out there. Ugh.
Oh
So
yeah.
that good 3 hour drive. But okay, Jesus, on a
Oh
bus
yeah.
with all the
Oh
kids.
Lord. Not the bus.
Yes,
That
we was
bus
on
ride is
the,
gonna be a little minute.
so a 3 hour ride really took like 4.5 hours because we was on a bus. But okay, so you said I like the fact that you don't ascribe to a specific genre, but that you are multifaceted because so many people want to put us in a box.
Right.
And I always be like, yo, God ain't in the box, why I gotta be in one? Mm,
Okay.
you
Say
know,
it again.
or you get that conversation, well, we need to know how to market you,
Mm-hmm.
what's your
Mm-hmm.
demographic? Forget all that. How about I sing,
Right.
do what I love to do so
Right.
you can get the best out of me? How about them apples?
Right.
And then
Right.
you do your job and market and do what you're supposed to do, but let me do what I do. So I like
Mm-hmm.
that, because I don't feel like the voice is meant to be stuck in one particular way. We're
Not
all multifaceted, so you have to allow all of that out. So
right.
what's your favorite song on your album?
Let's see. I love I Am, More to Love. Love Has No Color, Being With You. I like them all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I knew that was gonna
I like them all. I like my
like
rap too, girl. I like my rap too. Why they mad
I'm
though? So I
I
like them
promise
all.
you, I'm going to look for that
Yeah.
rap. By the time this night is over, I'm going to hear this rap song. So I
Yeah.
know since earlier this year we've been in this pandemic,
Right.
and kind of stuck in the house. Those of us
Right.
who are socially distancing and staying safe and everything. And of course, as a singer, your lungs are necessary. So me and COVID are not friends. I'm gonna stay away.
Girl.
I'd like to keep my
Hey,
lungs for the
tell me
rest
about
of
it.
my life. Huh? So,
Right.
how have you not allowed your music to die in the midst of this pandemic that we're dealing with?
Girl, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been hard. It's been really hard.
Mm.
I've dealt with a lot this year, from the loss of my mom to
Mm.
getting COVID, and
Oh,
it's just been a lot.
wow.
And just trying to take it day by day and keep the music alive, and those that really support you still support, So I gotta say it's God. It's just I've just been blessed to kind of stay afloat of things, even in the midst
How
of all
was
the craziness going on.
how was that experience for you, the COVID experience?
It's hard,
Mm.
because I lost my mom, and I went to Missouri because that's where she lived. So we buried her. And then I came back and I felt bad. So I went to the doctor, and not only did I test positive, but my children did too. So just staying put and just,
Oh, wow.
being weak and not being able to get up and do what you normally do is a
Mm-hmm.
lot. But I still say, I'm glad that I, could overcome it, and they did too. So, blessed. That's all I can say. Blessed. It's blessed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And thank God, no after effect or anything, no long term issues. God
No,
is
just gotta
good.
rest, girl.
So
Just gotta
for
rest.
14 days, you literally had to rest. So
Yeah.
does that mean that before all this happened, you were the one that was busy 24/7 and you needed that rest anyway?
I believe so. I ain't gonna lie to you. I believe so. Yeah. And
Did
look,
you?
and my work ethic is so like I had my friend call me. He's a piano player. I had a wedding to do, and I was like, man, I said I can't break it down to this bride that I can't sing for her wedding. I said she needs a singer. She booked this a whole year ago, and he
Mm,
was like, never. You gotta rest. You can't do it. And she wasn't tripping. She was like, I want you to be okay, but I'm just not used to missing, like that. And I believe I'm even like that even with funerals. I believe everybody deserves a great singer for their funeral and a great singer for their wedding. So I'm not used to just, you know, not being able to accommodate what I said I was going to accommodate, even if it's due to illness. So
mm-hmm.
I've been learning a lot. I've been learning a lot, just having to sit still and, you know, take your rest. So,
I feel like a lot of this pandemic for us is sometimes you need to learn how to sit down and take a break. I think
yeah,
as
yeah,
artists, we tend to operate 24/7 all the time. And
yeah,
you don't allow yourself an opportunity or your body a chance to rest. And I do believe, if you won't rest yourself, sometimes things will happen to force you to rest.
right. And
So
that's what I
what
feel like that happened. That's what I feel like
what
happened.
what other lessons have you learned throughout this time?
Um, just that time is shorter than you think.
Mm,
Um, and to make the best of whatever time you have, on this earth, whether it's getting closer to your loved ones, whether it's having those hard conversations, whether it's having those upbeat conversations, but you know, just don't take time for granted because you don't really know how much of it you have, and with things
mm,
going the way they're going, you're looking at a what's next kind of thing, and if whatever is next, may I be prepared for it,
mm-hmm.
and endure it the best way I can possibly do it. So,
That seems like a tough lesson to learn, especially right
oh yeah,
now.
it is, but we have to learn it. So there's no way of not being able to deal with
Right,
it. You got to deal with it. So
right, right.
yeah,
So when it comes to your music, um, I can only imagine what has come out of the pandemic as far as musically. Has
right.
this birthed any new music for you? Have you been writing during this time? Um, has this even
Yeah, I
having?
have.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got a lot of new ideas. Like just brainstorming and what other songs that I want to express. Talk about what other subject matter because there is a lot.
Mhm.
So yeah, creative juices are still flowing even in the pandemic. You know.
That's good though. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel like like I said earlier, this pandemic, yeah, it was meant to. Some of us needed to rest, and I also feel like it was an opportunity for us to refresh and
Right.
restart, and
Right.
then get back on track.
I
Because
agree.
in the rush of things and trying to get everything done, sometimes you're doing things you ain't supposed to be doing, and something
Right.
is lacking. And I feel like this time you had
Right.
to sit down and you literally were sitting with yourself and having to deal with things. So I
Right.
feel like a lot of people think this was a bad year. it may have felt bad, but I think when
Right.
we come out of it, we're gonna realize it was a much needed time.
Yeah. Yep.
You
It was
know,
necessary. It
I
was
agree.
necessary. So yeah.
How many children do you have?
There are two boys and two girls, so four. Yes.
Wow. Okay,
Two old ones and
mommy.
two.
Did you
Yes.
wait a minute?
Yes.
Did you just say two old ones and two new ones?
Two old ones and two young ones.
Two old ones and two young ones. Okay.
Yeah.
How old are they, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah. So 21 and 20-year-old. And then I have my 13-year-old who's about to be 14 and my 11-year-old.
Wow. So you
Yeah.
getting close to being an empty nester.
Yes. Oh yes.
You sound excited.
I am excited. I'm excited.
What you gonna do with all that time?
Travel. Travel. Me and my husband gonna be just traveling all over. That's it.
I know that's right. I
Oh
can. That's
yeah.
one of the things I'm looking forward to too when COVID is over. Traveling
Oh
again.
yeah. Oh
Yes,
yeah. Just gone. Yep. Pick a place and go.
I know that's right.
Just little
Are you
tropical little drinks.
are you wanting to tour?
I would tour in a heartbeat. I sure would. I told you I like to meet I like to meet new people. I like the fact
Mm,
that, people may not know who you are, but you know, music and they don't have to speak your language, but if it sounds good, they're
right.
gonna be friends. So oh yeah,
And music
most
is such
definitely.
the universal language. It's
It
like
really is. It
regardless
really
of
is.
what you're singing, if you got the feel and you
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying, and you connect with it, they will connect with you just from an
Oh
emotional
yeah.
aspect. I mean,
Yes.
I used to do opera, and we were singing in every other language but English, but you
Right.
could connect with the show because you can feel what's going on.
Right.
So music and as performing, I think performing is about laying it all on the line, being vulnerable and giving the emotion of the
Yep.
performance so people can identify.
Yeah.
Even if they ain't been through it, I feel you, girl. Oh Lord, I'm so. Whew. You see somebody
Right.
doing this in your
Right.
show, you did your job.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So look,
Yes.
so
It's
this we're
necessary.
gonna hype it up a little bit. I want to play a
Okay.
game with you. We
Okay.
cool. Let's start off. We're gonna start off with the first game. It's called Fave Rapid Fire. So basically, what it is, you got 5 seconds. I'm gonna call out some things, and then you got 5 seconds to tell me off the top of your head the favorite thing in whatever I call out. Cool beans.
Okay.
All right. So you ready? Here we go. What's your
Okay.
favorite food?
Okra.
Really?
Yeah.
A vegetable?
I
Yes,
like okra.
Lord.
Smothered in. Mm-hmm.
Look, let me tell you, I can't wait till Thursday.
For Thanksgiving, yes.
Cause
What you all right, what you wanting to eat for
my,
Thanksgiving?
my mama she told me she got okra on the menu.
Ooh, whoa.
Thank you,
Yes,
Nebu.
Lord.
We give God Shabo. We give God praise
Yes,
for that. I'm looking forward to some okra. I know a lot of people say
yes,
it's too
yes,
slimy.
yes.
Look, let me tell you, you got to cook the slime out, Pooh. It
Yes.
ain't too
Yeah, don't
slimy.
come
You
give me
ain't
no
cooking it
slimy.
right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't
If
do
you see
slimy.
slime, you ain't cooked it right.
Nope.
So, what's
Nope.
your favorite music genre?
Uh Neo Soul.
Who's your favorite neo soul artist?
King.
Really? Okay. What's your favorite King song?
Supernatural.
Ooh, all right.
Supernatural.
So, what's your favorite music group? If you had to pick a group, any group, I don't care what era, what would
S
be your favorite
double
music?
U double B S S double
Really?
U double B. Yes.
Sisters with
Coco
voices? Come on, what's your favorite
Coco Coco is my favorite singer in
SWV?
the world. She is. Best SWV Fine Time and I'm Coming Home.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
you a
the B
fan.
side.
Yep, you a fan because you picked them songs that you had to flip the CD for.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
has to be.
CDs don't even have sides. You had to flip the CD for that side, them two songs. Because if you'd have
Yes.
been like weak, downtown.
No. Uh-uh. Oh yeah.
Okay, come on. All right. So, what's your favorite music solo artist of all time?
Coco.
She did go solo, yeah, but she was gospel
Coco.
when she went solo, right?
Yeah, she Coco and or Tamia. I like Tamia too. So
Okay. So, what's your favorite Tamia song?
If I Were You. I don't know if you know that one either, but
You
I
a
like that
fan,
one.
amen? Because I'd have been like
Yeah.
stranger in my house.
No.
The song she did with Eric Bennett, Eric Benet.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. So, what is the song that you're embarrassed to say you like?
Embarrassed.
Like, for example, I'm
I'm
embarrassed to
trying to
say I
think.
like Gangnam Style.
Really? Okay.
Or I'm too
Um,
sexy. Remember that song? I'm too
I remember
sexy
that
for
one
that
too.
shit. That one
I
too.
can't really say that there's any that I'm embarrassed because I be singing them songs like whatever.
Some of the people look at you like you're crazy. Like what?
So I know a lot of rock songs, a lot of hard rock, a lot of
Uh
soft
huh.
rock. I know a lot of those songs, like a lot of Mr. Big, a song by who is it? Tiffany. I know a lot of songs. I know a lot of
Oh.
soft rock
So
songs. Debbie Allen, One Hit Wonders, New Kids on the Block. All
look, I used to look. I had posters of New Kids on the Block.
me
Look,
too.
look. I used to love me some Donnie.
And I would still go to a concert for New Kids on the Block. Still,
Look,
right now.
step by step. Ah!
Oh yeah, I was even following Jordan when he went solo, so you know that's bad.
Look, was he not the
Mm-hmm.
cutest thing back then?
He is
For
cute.
me,
He's
it
still
was
cute
always
too.
between Donnie and Jordan. Those were my
Yeah,
two favorites.
yeah.
Jordan had that black
Donnie
hair.
was a little rapper. He had the swag. Jordan, he was the crooner, but he could dance. You know.
Yes,
So I was like, oh yeah,
yes. Don't
yeah.
sleep on NKT. Oh,
Oh yeah.
B. You ain't hear that. So I was like, wait
Oh
a minute. I
yeah.
think I'm spelling this thing right.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
all right. So, what if you had to pick an era of music that's your favorite? What would be your
Mm.
favorite musical era?
90s. 90s.
Yeah.
I like the New Jack Swing era. I loved everything about it.
Mm.
So,
I feel like
yeah.
music in the 90s was a good mixture of we're looking towards the future, but we haven't forgotten the past.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you still had solid singing, you had those
Yeah.
melodies, those harmonies, you had real
Right.
instruments.
And
Amen.
you had
Yeah.
remixes, girl. The remixes, you could tell who did the remixes. You could tell a R. Kelly remix. You could tell a Babyface remix. You could tell
Ma'am,
all that.
ma'am. They sleep on the
Yeah,
90s, man. And
they
then I
do.
start to feel bad because when you got to say back in the day, because the 90s was
Right,
back in the day.
right.
We've gotten younger. So listening to you talk, I feel like you grew up. Did you grow up kind of sort of like through the 80s era where they
Yeah,
played everything on the radio? So you didn't have no
yep,
choice but to like every genre of
yep,
music?
yep. I know all them songs. Like if it's a karaoke night, I'm a star in there because I'm not gonna do no R&B. I'm gonna hit with just 80s rock, and they're gonna. Where have you been? Oh my gosh, I know these songs. So,
Look,
oh yeah, Chicago, all of that. So,
Cyndi Lauper, remember her? Girl,
man, Cyndi
look,
Lauper, yes. Oh yes,
girls just want to
yes,
have fun. Yes.
yes.
Or
Oh yeah.
so much stuff. The Phil Collins and
The
all it
Jets,
remember
and there was
Run
yes,
DMC and what was Aerosmith came together
yep,
and everybody went
and
crazy
they flipped
because
it.
hip
Yep, they
hop and
flipped it.
rock.
Yeah, yeah. Walk this way. Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
You him scream, walk this way.
Yes, I remember all of that.
Man. Yes, I feel like after that era, we went from, yeah, we're not going to segregate people, but then we started segregating radio stations.
Right, right,
You
right,
know, can't we listen to all of it at, one time? Why we got to separate? But
right.
okay, I digress. Okay, so what's your go-to karaoke song?
Um, okay, go to karaoke song. Um, Probably it depends what genre I'm doing that night. But usually I'll do an SWV song. If I don't do that, I'll do a Whitney Houston song. I want to dance with somebody. That's usually my
You
go-to
are
song.
serious about SWV, like for real serious.
Damn, girl. You know what? Coco made it okay for girls like me who had them high-pitched voices that wasn't gonna
Yeah.
mature and get all sexy and deep later on in life. She made it okay. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh,
Well,
they got somebody that's like me. So
okay,
she
I can hear
resonated.
that. I
Yeah,
get
she
it. I
resonated.
get it. All right. So, what's your favorite movie?
Breaking.
Did she take me back all the way to not even Electric Boogaloo? We went before that. The first Breaking.
Breaking, girl. Breaking.
Were you the one who was trying to do all those break dances?
Oh, yes.
Trying to
Oh,
spin
yes.
on your head and then turn
All
on
that.
your back, all that stuff?
All that. All that.
Yeah.
Clap under your leg. All that. Oh, yeah.
You see,
I
I
tried to
remember
do it.
Breaking. Look. I remember
Oh, yeah.
Breaking, but my favorite was Electric Boogaloo. I don't know why, because when I go back and watch it now, I was like that.
I still
Caucasian,
like Electric Boogaloo, girl.
the Caucasian girl, she really couldn't dance.
Kelly. You know what,
She
Kelly?
she couldn't dance, but
Girl, she
we
was a
didn't know that
flipper.
then.
No, she just
Oh,
could flip. She could
yeah,
flip.
okay. Okay.
Gymnastics and all that stuff. You know.
But that was all breakdancing was, man. But loved
Yeah.
it. Love. All right. So what's your favorite? Well, who's your celebrity crush? Do you have one?
Celebrity crush. Oh, girl, I probably got a lot of them. Let me think.
Oh, come on, a lot. I feel you though.
Uh,
Yes.
okay. I don't know his name. What's the big old buff dude with the dreads? It'd be in Tyler Perry, please. He got the dreads and big
The
fine.
dark
Him.
skinned guy.
He brown. He cute. Him.
He not
Uh,
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about, but I
he
don't know
don't
his
never talk.
name.
He do fine, but
But he's played several characters in several of Tyler's plays, right? Not the movies, but the plays.
okay. Well, him. That one. Him.
Yeah, and
Uh,
hallelujah.
Idris,
God bless
of
him.
course. I like
Amen. All
Idris.
right.
Yeah.
Everybody
Morris.
like Idris. Yeah.
Morris. Uh, I think that's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. What's the big find?
She said, it's a
I
lot
forgot
of
his
them.
name. Joe Manganiello. I've heard you say his name. Him and the dude
Oh,
off of True Blood.
Joe Manganella.
Yeah,
But
the big
he
tall one off of True Blood. Eric. That's it.
never seen True
Did you watch True
Blood.
Blood? You didn't watch True
No,
Blood?
I didn't. That's shame on me. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna say something at some point. You ain't watch. No, I have never seen True Blood ever. Didn't
Yeah.
even. I think I've heard of it once or twice, but that's about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think this time we get to hear the beautiful stylings of the beautiful. I want to say it right. Nebia.
Never.
Neba.
Never.
Okay, wait. Before we
Never.
go there, I need to know how did you get your name?
Okay, so my real name is Nebuchadnezzar, like the king in the Bible.
Really?
That's
Okay.
really my name. Yeah. So I just shorten it for Nebu because most people can't say Nebuchadnezzar or Nebuchadnezzar or Nebuchadnezzar. However,
Your mama better
so
be super spiritual. Yes, ma'am.
okay, yeah,
She
So
said my
that's
daughter
me.
is a queen. I'm gonna name her. I like
Yeah,
that. I like
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah,
And where do we get the Nezey, right?
yeah.
I didn't
That's
say.
my
Let me
last
tell you.
name.
I didn't call it Nezey. I was like, okay, we got Nezey.
Little
We
French
gonna
tip.
got a little Frenchness to it. Nezey.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's my last name though. It's Nezey.
Okay, I like it. See,
Yeah,
it you had your own uniqueness. Your name is unique, and I think a lot of creative people try to come up with a unique name, and God gifted you with one.
right,
That's
right,
amazing.
right.
So look, I'm ready to hear. I've been waiting for this since we started talking,
Uh-oh.
and
Okay.
I think the people's ready to hear your vocals too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the chat. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna let you have it all to yourself
Oh,
because
okay.
everybody needs to hear you here. All right. So you
Okay.
guys, I need y'all to get ready. Hold on to your hat. I hope you got your wig glued on tight. If it's not, go get your bobby pins because she about to do this. Y'all, give it up for the beautiful, absolutely amazing Nebu Nezey.
There
Nezey.
you go. Yeah.
All right. It's all you, mama.
Look at the. It was hard growing up. I couldn't see my worth. I wouldn't open up. I was too reserved. I was looking for love and all the wrong places. Many bad decisions made, masquerading my pain. But it made me who I am, 'cause I'm wiser now. Not living my life with my head hanging down. 'Cause I am a queen who couldn't see her crown. Now I finally started loving me, turned my life around. 'Cause I am beautiful, I am wonderful. I'm responsible for knowing who I am. I'm inspiring. I'm so many things. I won't let the past define who I am. One little verse from that one.
That was beautiful. So what I'm hearing is your songs have messages, and I understand we
Yeah,
talked a lot about the inspiration and everything for your songs.
right.
With this particular song, is that something that you had to sing to yourself?
Oh yeah, most definitely, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm a pretty confident person, but I mean, I think we all have those days where you wonder if you're enough. You wonder if um, certain decisions you made in your life is going to affect your future, or if you can even forgive yourself for certain things that you did. So yeah, but through it all, I mean, everybody has those tests. You got to keep up. You got to pick your head up and keep moving and make the best of whatever you got going on, and still know that you're still worthy. Bad decisions
Mhm.
does not mean that that is the end all for you. You know what I mean? You
Right.
still have as long as you have your life, your body, and you got the go to and the get up in you, you still can change a lot of different things in your circumstances, period. Um, and sometimes you get it from the outside, but sometimes you're harder on yourself than people on the outside too. So sometimes you
Look,
got to learn to forgive yourself too. That's okay, that you may have made a mistake. Maybe you were misguided, maybe you were in a depression, maybe it's a lot of different case scenarios that it could be, but you still, as long as you have breath, you still can change your circumstance, period. And nobody should be able to point their nose at you because of whatever your past is, period. So
right.
yeah.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Where can we find this song? Because first of all, you only gave us a short snippet. I ain't gonna say
No,
nothing.
girl.
I'm gonna be
No, hear that
cool.
rasp. You hear that rasp, girl? You hear that rasp? So
I hear
I'm
you.
still
I'm cool.
using.
No, but I understand. I'm messing with you. But where
Yeah.
can we find it? Because I want to finish hearing that. I'm loving the message of that because I think on a consistent basis as females, as women, we need to let ourselves know who we are and give
Oh
ourselves
yeah.
the same
Yeah.
grace we give to other people. Why is it so hard for us to grace ourselves, but we will give all the
Bruh.
grace in the world to the other person?
We do all the
Nah,
time.
ma'am.
All the
Yes.
time. And I think it's because certain people, they know that that's your weak spot, and whenever mad day comes, that's the thing that they bring up, or you know what I mean, when you weren't doing so well, or you weren't in such a good place, and that's that go to, that's that pain for you, and they know it triggers you. So you just gotta forgive yourself. Everybody's dealing with something, and
Right.
nobody has the right to point the finger, because trust me, we're all dealing with things, even
Right.
when we don't want to. I mean, the pandemic showed that. It put a halt to everything, and this is, I mean, on the lower level, whether you're an entertainer to the highest level, they're not working either. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not working either.
Right.
So it just shows you that, you really think you can have it going on all this time and abruptly it can stop. It just shows you that we don't control anything, not like we think, you know,
Right.
and we don't even know how long this is going to be like this. So,
Right.
how are you going to cope? You know, how are you going to keep positive about it? How are you going to get through it? How are you going to be creative as an artist? Can you still be creative as an artist? Are you so
Right.
down in the dumps that you're so, upset about what's going on that you're not even, you know, using your energy to be creative, the
Hmm.
creative being that you really have. You know what I'm saying? So it showed a lot of things. You don't have that show that you wanted to have every weekend, or every, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That money you were used to. You pretty much, you gotta cope, you gotta deal. So how can you get creative? How can you still make people pay attention? How can people still connect with you? So
I
yeah,
also think a part of females, especially Black females, we have this tendency to want to prove that we're perfect. And we
yeah,
put across that perfect front out in the public when on
right.
the inside you're broken and you're
Yeah,
dealing with so many different things. And like you said, the pandemic forced us to deal with ourselves and deal
yeah.
with that because you sitting with yourself for what
Mm-hmm.
8 months now. You've been sitting with
Yeah,
just
almost a
you and your
year.
thoughts, right?
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
forcing you to deal with you. And so this is the perfect time
Mm-hmm.
to forgive yourself so that you
Yeah,
can allow the creative juices to flow again
right,
and to flow in a way that is beyond what you could have imagined for yourself. Just for that one
right.
thing of just forgiving yourself can open
Mm-hmm.
the floodgates of creativity to flow.
Yeah. Hey, every time I've ever learned from somebody, it was never the perfect, hey, don't, hey, y'all do it like this, because I'm perfect. I've never learned from those types of people. It's always been the ex-drug addict, the prostitute, the drug dealer. I've learned from those broken people that made mistakes. So people that have had like, I remember we had an assembly in school, and we're teenagers, and the speaker, she blonde hair and whatever, she was talking about how she had AIDS. Oh wow. So it
Wow.
like we had,
Wow.
yeah, it messed us all up because it was, basically abstinence. That was the speech, abstinence, practice abstinence and everything like that. And I still remember that. And I had to be about 14 then. But those are the, things that stand out to me. It's those people that have went through things and have a lesson, that you can learn It's not those perfect people, the ones that's giving you the facade and I got the money and I got the this and I got the that. My life is perfect. Oh no, I need the people that have went through something, that can really teach. So
You need
realness.
somebody
That's
who has a story to tell
yeah,
and who's
yeah,
not afraid or ashamed to tell
right.
it because
And
your
don't be
testimony.
ashamed because
Come
you're
on.
saving somebody. You're saving somebody, or you're giving knowledge to somebody, that maybe had no clue. You know what I mean? Had no clue. Yeah, so, I love when people are vulnerable in their speaking the
Mm,
truth.
yeah.
Because it's hard to be vulnerable, especially if you're an artist. And, because everybody is so busy playing one way and look at me and I'm so this and I'm so that. And you're really not. You're really not. You just trying to be relevant and trying to be important to your next gig or whatever, your next big, you know, production or whatever it is. It never
And you
stops,
go,
you know what I mean? And it's like you can get into that cycle of the machinery of that,
mm-hmm.
you know. Okay, what do I got this week? How can I impress this one? I don't want to be like that. I want you to connect with me because you connect with me. And I've always been like that. And it might take a long time to get where I need to be, but I at least not know that people are dealing with me because they want to, you know.
And you
This is
got
what you
that
get.
authentically. You got that through
Yeah.
authenticity and not through being
Right.
something that you're not or being what's popular right now.
Yeah. I
Because
think
what's
that's just too
popular
much
right now,
word.
it's fleeting though. It doesn't
Yeah.
last. But when you are
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah.
you'll last because you're
Yeah.
being you. But when you're trying to be something you're not, you can't put on a front forever.
Right. Right. And I see so many people that's doing it. It's like, man, some get where they're trying to go, but when does the real you pop up? Eventually, it's got to resurface. You can't keep
And
fronting. You're going to eventually have some type of breakdown, or you know, the real side got to come out one of these days. So,
and the way social media and everything, everybody got a phone right now. Everybody gonna catch
oh
it
yeah,
when it
oh yeah,
happens.
oh
You
yeah,
can't hide it. You can't hide nothing
not at
these
all.
days.
No,
Everything you
no,
do gets put out there some kind of way.
right,
Wow.
right.
So you guys who are listening and watching, make sure you go and check out the CD. I did not say that. You go and check out the project Nebula. It's on all music
Yeah,
platforms, and the song she
yeah.
just gave us a taste of is on that album, and it's entitled "I Am." And yeah,
I
and that's something we all need to make sure we listen to recognize that I am a queen. Yes,
yeah,
and nothing
right,
I've done, nothing I will ever do will get rid of the crown that is on my
right,
head. I am a
right,
queen. And I need
right,
you to walk in
right.
your queendom, huh? Whether you got a king or
Okay,
not. What?
that's how you get. Yes, yes. You better walk and walk with that head all the way up, not down.
Come on.
Yeah,
Don't look down at the ground. You walk up and you look forward. Man, the ground ain't
yeah.
got nothing for you. You need to see what's coming
Mm-mm.
at you. You need to see where you about to walk in, what you about to walk into. And remember
Exactly.
that queenhood that you walk in. Remember that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's what I enjoy so much about that song is really understanding who you are. And then when you sing it, you're reinforcing it in your head. You're reinforcing it within yourself. So man, I
right.
can't I'm going, I'm about to go handle that. Along with the rap song. I'm going to look for the rap. I need
Yes,
a rap.
girl.
I'm not letting that go.
Yes.
I'm going to listen for this rap. Come,
Girl can
oh
listen to it,
Lord.
girl. Girl, listen.
I'm
Why
going
they
to look.
mad though? Why they mad though?
Why they mad? Don't make me put a freestyle right here, cause I'll do it.
To it, girl. To it. Why they mad though?
Why they mad though? Cause see what had happened was I had I had a statement in my head. I had the whole rep and stuff, like, and it didn't come out like I wanted it to. So let me start over. Okay. Check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Okay.
It's on, girl.
Why they mad though? Cause I got
Hmm.
this mad flow. And you gonna walk
Okay.
out the door.
Hmm.
Cause y'all mad though.
Why they mad though? Hmm.
Cause
Tell them.
that's why.
It's because you do your thing, girl. It's because you really, really sing. Because they
Mm,
hate, but you still shine. Was down for a
mm.
minute, now you're doing fine.
What a
Yeah, you're doing good. Yeah.
you know the alter ego be coming out like yeah, fool. I need prayer. I know. Okay, I just laid hands on myself. God just did it. So so what I do not want to do is I don't want to overtax you vocally tonight. You know, you gave us a piece of it. Let me tell you, I'm about to go and check it out.
You're gonna
And
listen to a girl.
you think I'm not? So what I've been
Good.
trying
I
to
want
tell people to
you to think
do.
about it too. So I did that song with it was me and a lady named Lady Kim. Lady Kim is a phenomenal singer and a rapper, but she's singing on this song.
Okay,
And
cool.
and I told her, I said, hey, I said, I know you rap, but I said, I want you to sing on this song. Like I want you to
Mm-hmm.
give me something that, that's personal to you, a trial or tribulation. And it's basically about people counting you out, but you basically letting them know that, yeah, I might have did this, I might have did that, but I am beautiful. I'm
Mm,
good, you know?
mm.
So, and that's basically what, so you'll hear her experience and mine together. So it just came out perfect. And
Another
live instrumentation on there, girl, the
see.
drums.
You know, I love live instruments. That's taking us back to the authenticity of
Yeah.
music. And I can't wait till we get back there. It's okay. I'm getting off of that again. I digress again because I can talk
Yeah.
about that like. But yeah, I'm definitely about to hit this up and listen to it. What I like to say to the audience, you guys, look, as independent artists, let me tell you, it's not easy. It costs a lot of money.
It do. It
You
do.
know, and one thing I try to get people to do is it doesn't take much for you to one way of supporting an artist is to go on whatever platform you have, whether it be Spotify, Apple Music, Google
Right.
Play, YouTube, or whatever. And while you sleeping at night and you're not listening to nothing while your phone is on the charger, put an independent artist music on and let it play all night, so they
Right.
get those
Right.
rotates, those
Get those
spins.
numbers up. Yeah.
Yes. You know, that does
Yeah.
wonders for especially for independent artists. It does amazing for them. So you guys, I am asking you guys tonight to go find Nebula. That's the name of the album, is Nebula.
Right.
And it is on all music platforms. And I want you to put on that album and let it play all night long. And let's get her spins up. All right. I'm telling you,
Yes.
all musical platforms. Go on YouTube, let it play all night. Go on Spotify, Apple Music, Google
Right.
Play, whatever you have. Go and listen to it. And you need to listen to it first and then put it on repeat and let it play all night long, even
Yeah.
if it's with the volume down. That helps. That helps. I'm telling you, I can't express how much that helps independent artists.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have to have all the backing because we can do it ourselves, but we still
Right.
need you guys'
Right.
help. And another way that you guys can help is by sewing into her what she does. I always want to say ministry because it is a ministry. Whether people think you singing, you say Jesus, or if you're talking about love, it's still a ministry and it's still something
Right.
that God has called us to do. So I want you guys to, if you feel led, so into her work and what she does. Her Cash App is placed below on the screen. It's $NEBU 39. That's Nebu 39. I need you guys to make sure, go ahead and so like I said, making music is not easy and it is not cheap. Everybody want their money ahead of time, whether you sell them or not. They want
Right.
these money. So please be a blessing to Nebu. She, I know she's coming going through a healing. Amen. Amen.
Yes,
So
yes,
I don't
Lord.
want to tax her voice any more than we necessarily have to. We heard what she sounded like, and I'm telling y'all that you heard the amazingness come out of her throat. Yes, you did. Uh, yes, it did. It
Sure.
came out your throat. What? What?
Yeah,
It
that
was
sounds like my grandma.
trotalicious. Trotalicious, girl.
Oh yeah.
Where's your grandma from?
Girl, she's really from Parks, Louisiana, so the
Oh
country.
Lord. Ooh, that Cajun spice.
Oh yeah, Parks, Louisiana. So
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. No.
girl,
Okay.
no, because you blink and you're there. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. One
That's
street light.
Chinese.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
you guys, I really want you guys make sure to sew into what she's doing. Um, and I'm going to say to you, I want to declare healing over your voice, over your body, over everything that you're dealing with, that you will be a speedy recovery and it will be a flawless victory. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, God. And ma'am, I just want you to know your voice did not disappoint. Your spirit did not disappoint. I had an amazing time tonight talking
I
with you.
had a good time. This was a really, really
Look,
good interview. Tasha
this is
Renee, girl.
come on, mother. Yes, this was
Tasha Renee.
fun. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I love when they're fun and they're jovial and we get to learn so much. And you were vulnerable tonight and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to talk with you.
Well,
And
thank you for
yes, we shall
inviting
do
me,
it
girl.
again. We're gonna do this again, ma'am.
I'm ready. And
I want you to
hopefully by
come
then
back.
I'll be all the way COVID free, girl, and I'll be able to just
Okay.
really roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. You shall be in the name
Yeah.
of Jesus. We come right now,
Amen.
Father. Yeah, Lord. And when see,
Yes, Lord.
let me stop messing. But no, thank you. I really appreciate you. And once again, now one thing I like to do, I like to end every session with having you talk to someone out there who may be feeling discouraged. Maybe their career hasn't started, or maybe they've been
Right.
at this for years and it hasn't
Right.
blossomed into what they thought it would be. Maybe their creative juices aren't flowing anymore. How can you
Right.
encourage? What would you say to someone who's dealing with that? Or if you went through those moments, what would you have needed to
Right.
hear in order to keep going?
Okay, so there is no expiration date on talent, on things that you want to say, things that you want to convey to whatever audience that you may be trying to get. Um, just stay authentic. Whatever it is you feeling you want to do, whether that be a different genre that somebody might be saying, "Oh no, I don't think you should." Don't do it. Don't listen to them. Do whatever is in your heart and stick with it. It might take a minute. It might take slow, but if you really in yourself, it's gonna work out no matter what, and you're gonna get those fans that really connect with you because of you. So just don't stop. Don't quit. Writer's block, reset. It happens. Writer's block, it will happen. You might have too many things on your plate. Reset. Take a nap, do a woosah, wake up the next day, or give yourself a couple of days and try again, And just let it flow. Whatever stories that's in you, tell them. That's it. There's no right
That's
or
good.
wrong. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What I really like, the first thing you said, there's no expiration date on your.
None. None.
Why do we give
None.
ourselves one? No, if I don't make it by
Yeah.
this day, it
Yeah.
must not
No.
be God. No.
No. You better look at a Patti LaBelle. You better look at a Cicely Tyson. That woman she got to be about 156 years old and she's
Come on.
still rolling because she
Yeah.
loves to act and that's what she's supposed to do. Patti LaBelle is 70 something and she's still singing her butt off. She loves
Hello.
to sing. There's no expiration date. You still have stories to tell. Do it. Do it. We want to hear it from you.
Yes.
Whatever your way of life is, we want to know about it. So do it.
And
Only
I
one of you.
also I want to say, just to piggyback off of that, don't look for the masses or the large amounts of people. Just do
Right.
it because it's what you're supposed to do. Do it because it's what
Right.
you're called to do, and allow God to bring increase. Stop trying to look for the increase. Just do what you do and let God do his thing.
Right. Right. And the right
And
people are
that,
coming. You, the right team. All that stuff is gonna happen. So you're gonna
if
connect
you
with the
don't
people you
give
need to
up,
connect with. Yeah, but you
that's
gotta
right.
keep going. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
So I want to say thank you, ma'am. I'm telling you, you ain't disappointed. This is great. I am giddy over here. This was amazing. Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you. And I promise you, we're gonna do this again in the new year, very very soon. Look on your calendar for January and for February, and let
Okay,
me
girl,
know the
you
day.
got me. You got
Amen.
me.
Amen.
It's a yes. It's a yes.
Yes. We're gonna have you playing about 3 songs within that one.
We're gonna do it, girl. We're gonna do
I'm
it.
just, I'm messing. But
We're
yeah,
gonna do
I'm
it.
excited. This is gonna be, yeah. I'm really excited. I know you told me earlier you got some visuals coming,
Yeah.
visuals for the songs and everything. I'm looking forward to that, and we can play visuals on here. You let me know when you get that video rolling, girl. We gonna put that up too.
Right. All
Yes.
right. That's my part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Going to give you all the time you need to kind of put all your stuff out there, because we
Right.
definitely want to support you. You're
I
definitely a part of
appreciate
the
it,
Spotlight
girl.
Introducing family. Welcome. You welcome once,
Yes.
you welcome twice. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes. And you let me know when you
So
got your project done too. I want to support that with Tasha
definitely.
Renee, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm real excited
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but it's here. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I be teasing over it. I listen to it in the car. I'll be like, "This
Yes.
is me." I'm dramatic for no reason. Don't let nobody else know that I said that. But
Yes.
this, it has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for tonight. This has
Thank you for
done my
having me,
heart
girl.
good.
I enjoyed myself so much.
So
I
we need
really,
to
really
keep in
did.
contact. We got to keep in contact.
Please,
Definitely.
let's,
All right.
let's.
All right. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
guys, I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. You guys remember, I love y'all every week. Y'all put a smile on my face always by watching the show each week. And I am so, 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 so grateful. Don't forget next week, next Monday night, Spotlight Live. Not sure what artist I'm doing quite yet. I got some ideas, but if you have an artist that you'd love to hear, send me a DM, a PM, a inbox, a text, a message, a pigeon, a smoke screen,
Not a
wherever you need
pigeon.
to. Let me know. If you need to throw a pigeon, it'll first whisper in its ear, tell it where you want it to go, and then throw it, and it's gonna come to me. All right, and we'll
Yes.
get that, and I'll definitely get that artist, get some artists on the books for you guys, and then next week, next Tuesday, we got another amazing artist. Something a little different for y'all next week. So you definitely want to tune in. That's Tuesday night at 8:30. Spotlight Live Monday night at 8:30 Eastern time. And then on Tuesday night, Spotlight Introducing at 8:30 Eastern time. You do not want to miss it. I love you guys. Have an amazing night. And I'll see y'all next week. Mwah! Smooches.